But hang on, I'm an autistic guy, and I'll be honest with you, I struggle. I struggle, Kimmy. Like, I am shithouse pretty much at life. I'm a shithouse parent, I'm a shithouse partner, I'm a shithouse person, basically, if you want to talk about regulation to keep myself on track. And my worst nightmare is being being your parents, my parents, whoever's parents, yeah? Like, because I've got kids. And then I hear autistic people a lot talk about their parents the same way you do, right? My biggest fear, because I came from them, right? They made me.
I'm going to be them.
Yes. And is that something that I know you're not going to be them and do them, right? You're your own person. But is that something that you ever think about too? Whether it's with your wife or kids or pets or friends or family. Is that something you ever think about?
100%. So at the beginning of the pandemic, I drank a lot. I was getting drunk every night. I was depressed. I was alone. Like, my dad had died. I didn't have a relationship with my mom. She was dying, but like I still didn't have a relationship with her. So I was like pretty much alone. So yeah, I would drink every night, and then I stopped that because I realized that was going bad very quickly. I was drinking like six a night, like 6 beers a night, or not beers, but like drinks, whatever. And like, it was just like, it was bad. So, yeah, in that way, I almost turned into my dad. I mean, both of them are drunks, but that was more of my dad would just sit there and drink. Now, thank God, I can't drink anymore because of my POTS, and I'm on a beta blocker now, so I really can't drink. So in a way, my POTS saved me from that, but it was also my mind. I also like chose to stop, so it wasn't just that. And then my mom, I cry a lot about this with my wife. I'm like, I can't believe I just yelled at you like that. I'm so sorry. Like, and not that it's even anything like my mom would do, but I just see myself getting slightly angry, and I'm like, I'm just like her, I'm just like her. And Hannah goes, no, you're not, because you wouldn't be sitting here crying about it.
Yeah.
She's like, you wouldn't feel bad. You wouldn't be saying, I'm just like her, I'm just like her, I'm just like her. Like, you are actively trying to not be like your mom.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that really helped me, because like she really was just like, Kimmy, you're nothing like her. She's like, you are just the sweetest. You're not anything like her. And you're not
Yeah.
like your dad. You're not, I mean, you are like your dad, but
Yeah.
not in that,
Yeah.
alcoholism regard.
Yeah. I mean, thank God for partners that we have, obviously. And I think from my point of view, what it's the devil advocate inside my own brain saying, well, Orion, you know that what you have is genetic or has been passed down from someone and it came from them. And then you start to think, well, people are probably looking at me going, they're probably like that when you were a kid, because you being you as a kid, like who wants to raise you? And then I have kids, I have an autistic son. It's no walk in the park, but then I think to myself, yes, but I'm the one breaking the chain here. Like, I'm the
Yep.
one. And I don't do it every day, but I'm the one making the stand, breaking the chain. Like, there's things that you parents can do to an autistic kid that I would never do to an autistic kid, right? That
Yeah.
has been done. And this is the part. But then it's like the fact that it's actually I'm breaking a stand, I'm breaking the chain, but I'm not perfect, but I'm doing it. Just shows how similar you actually feel like you can be from an experience that you feel is like completely. Like, well, there's good and there's bad. It's a really horrible thing to navigate.
Well, and whenever, you stand there, you look in the mirror, you look like them. Because
Yeah.
while I do look like my dad, I also look very much like my mom. So, I look in the mirror, I look like Mary Pat, I laugh like Mary Pat. I don't talk like her, but my hair is exactly the same as hers. Like, the reason I went red for a while is because right after my mom died, I would be in the shower, and my mom's hair was probably a bit darker than this. My natural hair color is a bit darker than this. And I would see the hairs on the wall, and I'd be like, oh my God, those are my mom's hairs. And so I dyed my hair so I didn't have to see that. And then I was
Yeah.
like, I stopped, and because I was just like, okay, you like your brown hair, keep your brown hair, but the red is still peeking through. This isn't my natural right now.